Well, this is the perfect balance for me with drifting. So I think I'll keep the upgrades where they are with the drifting. If I do change the upgrades, I'll have to keep the drift tyres on. But yeah, at least now I've found the perfect balance for drifting. But yeah, you can have all the drift in the world, but it won't work if you don't have drift tyres. So if you're gonna have a decent drift like I do, it's best just to keep all the upgrades the same as when you first bought the car, but just change out the tyres to drift tyres. So that way you get some decent drift, but you don't overdo it.
This one happening right now.
Somebody talk to me. Who are we chasing and what are they driving?
They're rolling around in a Koenigsegg Hypercar.
Just got a report of a chase in your area. Feel free to join in on the fun. Terminating the pursuit, you guys gotta do better than this.
Just want to make it clear that I'm not quitting. This one is on you guys.
No matter how good or bad your night was, tomorrow's another day.
Ooh, bloody hell. Right, that's the upgrades I've got for the, well, performance upgrades I've got for drifting.
Wish I could sneak you some more.
I've got the drift
That's
tyres.
the kind of shit that gets a place closed down.
Usually, for the stats, I actually usually, if I can find it, I usually have about there for the stats on the race, road, drift and off-road. Unfortunately, you can have, which is where I keep it on all my cars. Fortunately, all my other cars have better drifting than this one, so yeah. So I keep it there for drifting. But you can have all the drift in the world on the stats. But if you don't have drift tyres, obviously you won't be able to drift. So yeah. If I put it back to tyres, which is there, which is the stats I usually have for all my cars, right, it won't make any difference. You won't be able to drift, because you won't have any drift tyres. Just delete that. So let's say I go over here, and actually change that. One sec. Let's just say there, even though I have a good drift there, it wouldn't drift because of no drift tyres. So just keep it on the track suspension with the stats about there, and obviously you're going to have to put drift tyres on. I wouldn't worry about the acceleration, because you'll get better acceleration as you go throughout the game when you get all these, which will take it up to about 8.7 once you get the screw supercharger and all that. So I wouldn't worry about the acceleration too much. Even if you have to sacrifice a bit, it's definitely worth it for a bit of drift power. But those are all the upgrades I have. What did I unlock here? If I go over to my Nissan. Ah, here we go, the exhaust. Yeah, that's better. Now we're getting somewhere. Go over to my Ferrari. I never thought I'd be able to get the ultimates. Obviously, I was mistaken. Now that I've got a decent car that can, now that I've got the super car that can actually drift, I'm going to be able to get all the ultimates now. I'll probably have that one. More high speed, a ton more acceleration, even though it only goes up very, very slightly with power. I'll probably end up getting that. No, don't even have it. Right. Just get rid of that. Ooh. What was I on before? That's it. Need to go to my Hypercar now. At least I've got enough money to bloody buy all these upgrades. No point choosing that one, even if it is an ultimate. A high speed and the acceleration goes down too much, even if you do have more power. Ooh. As you can see, I've got showcase tyres there, but the reason why I'm able to drift in this car is because this is a different car, obviously, compared to the supercar. So in this car and my Ferrari and all that, even though it doesn't have drift tyres, you can drift a hell of a lot easier. So if you're using the whatever that car says, I can't pronounce all that, but if you're using this supercar here, the supercar or blimmin' whatever it's called, I'd advise putting on drift tyres. But if you're using, let's say, the Nissan Skyline GTR or the Ferrari or whatever, just choose a different set of wheels. It doesn't really matter about drift tyres when you're using other cars because they have better drifting power anyway. Oh look, can't even fricking give this any ultimates. Shame. Right, come out of that crappy car. Aston Martin.